Welcome to Astana Times Now. I'm your host Astana, and this broadcast will look at a major international agricultural conference in Astana, the growing importance of media literacy, and a conference examining artificial intelligence in education, among other stories. Let's get started. Kazakhstan is the world's 9th largest country by landmass, which means there is plenty of farmland. So it's no surprise the country recently gathered more than 300 agricultural companies from 32 countries for a conference in the nation's capital.
More than 20% of Kazakhstan's population is employed in the agricultural sector, and the conference was sponsored by state agricultural company Kazagro. It was an opportunity for companies to exchange the latest in agricultural technology and establish new business contacts. This includes advancing Kazakhstan's recent focus on the cultivation of quality beef.
The main aim of the Kazakhstan Angus Association is to maintain the pedigrees of these cattle, purebredness, promotion of the breed, yes, and we help to our members to sell the bulls. Each year, our members, they sell about 5,000 bulls. We have right now 65 members in all over the Kazakhstan who actually breeds the cattle.
Another recent boost to Kazakhstan's agriculture industry came in the form of a separate conference connecting German and Kazakh agricultural sector leaders. Germany has invested billions in Kazakhstan's economy, with a significant portion going to agriculture.
Germany has invested nearly $4.2 billion since 2005 in Kazakhstan's economy. 90% of that has gone to non-primary sectors, including agriculture. The conference included Kazakh-German government and private sector representatives who discussed sustainable agriculture, point farming, digitization, and logistics. German participants said they saw significant profit potential in Kazakhstan's agricultural sector.
The German Agribusiness Alliance is trying to tighten the contacts between politics and business, between our members, because the German Agribusiness Alliance is an initiative of companies, of private companies. We are not state-funded. We are interested in the Russian market, in the Ukrainian market, and also in the Kazakh market, mainly because Kazakhstan has a huge potential when it comes to agriculture. So that is a natural thing to see that Kazakhstan will be a very interesting future market also for German companies.
Just because we are living in the information age doesn't mean everyone knows how to handle the reams of digital messages and data we all receive daily. To increase the public's media and information literacy, Kazakhstan recently hosted a conference as part of the UNESCO-led Global Media and Information Literacy Week.
Global Media and Information Literacy Week began in 2012. It features events around the world to foster connections, share creative projects, and showcase the latest research among media and information stakeholders. Kazakhstan's event in Astana brought together educational institutions, policymakers, media professionals, and NGOs to discuss strategies to address today's huge information flows.
Media and information literacy, its aim is to make sure that with the proliferation of fake news, disinformation, cyberbullying online, we can help address these problems. And our target participants for this afternoon is actually students, because they are the ones that are vulnerable to these kinds of information. They don't know how to assess information, and these fake news are proliferating online. So we want to address all these things.
Experts noted the media's growing influence on young people and stressed the need to critically evaluate information to weed out fake news.
The fact is that 40% of all fake information we get from social media, and younger people are all in social media, so 90% of the information and media consumption comes from social media. It actually means that there is this big risk that young people will be heavily influenced by fake information.
Artificial intelligence is expected to change the world. How the technology will shape the world of education was among the topics discussed at a recent conference in Astana. The event was organized by Nazarbayev Intellectual Schools and brought together more than 2,000 teachers, education stakeholders, and international experts.
The conference examined not only the use of AI in education, but other critical approaches to schooling and the demands of future students. Kazakhstan is in the midst of an effort to introduce trilingual education into its school system by 2019. Conference participants offered their expertise on the best ways to accomplish that goal.
What I think is central whenever one establishes a project or wants to move forward with a major change is to learn from elsewhere in the world, which is something Kazakhstan is doing. Finding out where things haven't gone quite as well as they'd hoped and finding out where things have gone very well and learning from those experiences.
Thank you for watching Astana Times Now. Stay tuned and we will see you next week with the latest in Kazakh news.